Господи, Господи, споглянь з неба і подивись, і навідаєш той виноградник, що його носила притча Твоя, Господи, нехай буде рука Твоя на сині чоловічому, якого Ти для себе укріпив. Господи, Господи, споглянь з неба і подивись, і навідаєш той виноградник, що носив притчу Твоя, Господи, хай буде хату не син чоловічому, якого Ти для себе укріпив.
To me, this was the first time in Ontario, and when I came in here, at the same time, the Brazilian fathers moved a printing press from Mundare to Edmonton to Toronto. That was all new to me, because I'd never been that far east. We had scholastics moved in from Mundare, and when they bought this farm, they were short of space for all of them, so they had to move part of this house from Ridge Road and connect it to one of this part that's in the front here, and build in between another part, so it made this building 3 times as bigger, and still that was not enough room. So they had to have teachers here, teaching philosophy and theology, rhetorics and everything what belongs to the priest. To start out with, I started out with tailoring. Oh, yeah. As a brother. Because you had a choice, or you either pick yourself a trade or go home. And I said, I'm not going back. I'm going ahead. I liked to have something, that I'd never done before. And the tailor has duties to look after the phones and the doors that come to the monastery, and some guests are getting and I like that. See, and as a brother, and from there on, you got more and more stuff that you have to look after when you go along. You have a choice. Well, I don't even know myself, why did I do it yet? I should have been a priest and go ahead. See? But at that moment, I was 17. You haven't got enough time to think even what you're going to do with yourself. So I thought, if I go home, I couldn't even show amongst people that I didn't make it. So I said, well, I'm going to make it. And we only had one car for the whole monastery. And there's about 12 priests that they have to be taken all around the missionaries for every Sunday. And when Brother Adrian, he moved to Grimsby, so I took over, and I had to drive every priest to certain colonies, and what we had in. I didn't get into farming right away. Only when something went short, this brother was moved to Long Island, I had to just fill his this space, you know. But there was a brother that took care of the farming here, and he couldn't do it all alone, so I helped him all the way. I done my tailoring and whoever needed help. See, you got to have experience for these things. I worked wherever there's work. I done.
Wherever there's work.
I helped the cooks, even if they were short of cooks. So I helped on the farm, and I liked farming too. This is no good for baling. I like this field because I've been baling in this field for years and years and years and years, and I always had the best crop here. This year was all orchard here on this side. There's great big trees of northern spy apples. Great big trees. But they were so high that they had to use 30-foot ladders to pick them. There was occasions I did go home, but the first time when I came home after I entered was 11 years. That's the first time I came after that.
What was it like after?
Well, you see, when I left home, I left my little sister. She was only about 5 years old. And when I came, she was, what, 16? And I said, what, gee, 16? Are you my sister? And he said, well, are you my little brother? That was a very touchy time that I did that. I almost cried, you know. Yeah. And the family was very happy. And that was some sort of anniversary that we had. There was a lot of other priests came down to Vernon, and we had an orchard, and we had the altar put up in the orchard, and we had a mass outside, and singing, everybody singing. My dad used to be a good singer, and he was a leader in church too. Well, we had a nice big choir in the church there, and there was a lot of people, and I did a lot of singing. I knew everything, how it's going to be done, and then we had a good choir master, and when he wasn't around, I done much as can myself with the choir. O Iisus, dorohý, slovo čest Tobě, što my známe, Ty jsi stal тайні пресвяті. I try to make myself, like, I wouldn't say comfortable with everything, but I want to go ahead. I never go back out. I never turn around behind me. What's the mind? Just forward. Until now, I still have hopes that we still might not get rid of this place. Because in Canada, you try to find a nicer place than this. But this here is a very handy place for missionaries, because we are in the center of the biggest cities in Canada and the biggest cities in the United States. Because we're only 500 miles from New York and 500 miles to Chicago. Because I like this place and I don't want to go no place at all. If I have to go home or where I have to go, I'd have to go, because we got a obligation. See, because we had a vow of obedience. You know, we have those belts, and this is forever, until death. And this Father Mark says, if you don't move, you'll be carried out. Well, that was very hard on me, and anyways. So I'm coping with that. And there's Father Victor here. He was pretty well in age. He can hardly walk around, and he got a heart attack, and he was taken to St. Catherine's, and then after that, in a week's time, he came here, and there was a car waiting for him down here to take him away from here, ready or not. And he's not right now. He's in Weston, and he's a pretty sick man there. And we had a cook, Brother Nicholas. They took him away, as they wanted to starve us or something, you know. See, and then they make this big sale here. See, and now when this thing happened, this is very hard on us, but it's very hard on all my friends and people too. And some of them really, they were crying here. They came here and they cried like babies. What is this going? What are they doing? They shouldn't have sold holy pictures. Holy pictures, you know, Sacred Heart, and things like that. They were just, they sold it like ordinary, but people didn't look at the pictures, don't look at the frames, you know. But to me, it was a heartbreaking thing. And I always took it very hard. And since this year started, this started not lately, like I'd say a week or so. This was going on for about maybe 30 years. It was coming slowly. That's where we started to lose our members, and this was tried to be. They would try to sell this place or get rid of everything and take it off straight with level it with the ground, you know. Yes, I have to go. I have to go. Not exactly the way they want me to go, because I'm not going to leave this just for the coyotes and wolves here. As we go along, I'll try to do it in a nice, like a real nice manner, you know. So not, because you can be stubborn, but there's a limit to it, you know. So that's the way it is.
neighbors decided to raise the money to buy a mule for Brother Bart, and they asked if someone can just stop it and don't bid a very high price. And also, I asked them to buy for any price, because our community, Ukrainian community, will add some money if they doesn't have enough. And this neighbor said, okay, and we appreciate every people who participate in buying this mule for Brother Bart, because it was for him very important. When it was taken out for sale, and Brother Bart stayed and he was crying, you know. And I think any money worth to pay for his peace. So we did everything for this. And thank you for everybody.
Here comes the white one for examination. Come on. Come on, kitty. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is a very, very hard story to tell you about what happened. See, but one by one, you know, some of them didn't like it. They left. Quite a few left. They weren't ready for the world yet. See, when they kind of come to the different world, and they see this world the way it is, and they get friends, and little by little, you become what they are. And a lot of them were priests already, and they left. Some of them got married and they left it for good, but some of them did left the order, and they are still around. Even one of them are our bishop now, this new bishop here. I had a very good friend that helped me almost in every very heavy cases, like big breakdown or something like that, was Stanley Murmer. Stan Murmer, he's our neighbor here, and right now he comes in every day, he visits me, and I got another friend, is this here, Peter Toma. He moved in here, and David Wisnowski, he was here today. Just like today, he brought some strawberries and like this. And we had good friends, but they died out, but they were very, very good friends to us, and they helped us. And I would say maybe 100 people that I know that helped me a lot. We should not leave, because we didn't come here to run away. We came here because we came where the people are, and we have to serve those people. Слово честь тобі, що між нами ти зістав, тайні пресвятий.